there's a clip of the Broly movie where they jacked it up to 60 FPS, and it looks nutty. Like, it's... I'd have to find it. It's probably on YouTube. I'll send it at some point. But it's really jarring to watch it, because it's clear that the animation isn't meant to go that fast or smooth or whatever.
Oh boy.
It's... Ugh. I thought I was... it kind of made me nauseous.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's the fight scene between Broly and Vegeta.
Yeah.
So it's like, and the fight scenes are like, it's like they're in Dragon Ball Fighters. Like, I'm pretty sure they probably used something similar to make it look that way.
Yeah.
Because it becomes really noticeable when it's running at 60 frames.
Man, that's a good movie, like... it's apparently, like, super canon.
Yeah.
Boy, does some logic in that movie just hold up, like, just not at all. Like, I think Golden Frieza's entire thing is that he's, like, and only maintain the form for a short period of time. And they're just like, oh yeah, it'll just, like, hold him off for a full, like, 30 minutes as we, like, refuse multiple times for this gag.
Frieza got better at it. Frieza didn't just drop his training after he got wrecked. Once he came back to life, he definitely would have got back to training and learned how to control it better.
But it's like the whole deal of Golden Frieza is it's like a short burst type of thing.
No, it's not. It's the issue with Resurrection F isn't that the form itself is bad. It's just that Frieza had just acquired it and he wasn't used to it. So
also like it's crap for like Frieza just taking hits in like his base like final form.
Like Frieza has gotten stronger overall. But like it's just like when Goku was new to the Super Saiyan form.
Yeah.
He couldn't actually maintain it. And that's why he went through a crapload of training, so that throughout, I think, the Cell Saga, he's just hanging out in Super Saiyan all the time, because he learned to conserve energy.
Well, yeah, that's, like, different from, like, like, maintaining something like Super Saiyan 3 or something like that.
Well, yeah, but, I mean, like, Golden form isn't like Super Saiyan 3. Super Saiyan 3 is such a step up from Super Saiyan 1 that it drains energy.
Golden form's like Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, which they also can't really, like, maintain for extended periods of time, because otherwise this series would just be too easy for them.
But it's... What the heck? Okay, that was weird. It's still not the same, though. Like, it's similar in power, but there's nothing to... it's also not God Key, because, like, where would he have gotten God Key? But he's a different race. He's not a Saiyan. He's not... Like, his form probably doesn't follow the same rules. Frieza can stay transformed into his final form all he wants.
Like, that's such a, like, stupid thing that it's like, oh yeah, Frieza just never trained, so he's just now unlocking his equivalent of a Super Saiyan form. But it's not a God form, so it can still go further beyond. But he's, like, never trained before this point.
It's because nothing was ever strong enough to stand up to him. Even in his base form, he never ran into anything that could beat him. Like, so much so that when he first transformed into his final form, he's like, I never have to use this, so feel, like, privileged or whatever.
Yeah, the only thing that could, like, push me this far as, like, an effing, like, super Namekian that's just 3 Namekians fused together.
Yeah, so, like...
Technically 2.
Basically, yes. Golden form is like Frieza getting a Super Saiyan form.
Well, yeah, 2 are like 1.5, depending on how you look at it.
Yeah. But also, Frieza himself starts at such a high base level that that's kind of enough.
Yeah, like...
I mean, he still loses to Goku and Vegeta constantly, but he's still really strong.
There's something I want to point out, and I'm not sure if I could, because it's about the Namekian fusing thing, but it's
in Z or Super,
in the manga.
In the Super manga?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, is it Tournament of Power? Because I've seen it all.
Come on, it's just yeah, I guess I'll say there seems to be no limit to how many times they can fuse.
Oh yeah.
So there's a point where they're oh yeah, the Namekians have to take out this villain. We just got 50 of our strongest warriors, and they're all fusing together into the Legend. The Namekian protector of legend.
It's actually pretty cool. I think that was one of the coolest things in the Tournament of Power. It's these Namekians are super stupid strong because they sacrifice their entire race into one dude.
Yeah.
It's oh, but it took all of them to get to this power level. Oh, those poor...
Yeah. I know that's a thing in the Tournament of Power, but it's definitely a thing after that point with our Namek.
Oh, are you not...
I kind of dropped the anime a bit.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, it's fine, I don't really care.
But yeah, that...
I'm reading the manga, I don't care about the Tournament of Power stuff at this point.
Okay, well, that's what happened is,
No, I'm at Moro now.
I don't even know what that is, and I'd appreciate it if you don't actually talk about anything past Tournament of Power. But yeah, in the Tournament of Power, there's a couple of Namekians that show up, and it's yeah, we fused our entire race into these two Namekians to fight for our universe. And they're really stupid strong.
Oh boy.
And it's well, if we win, we could use Super Dragon Balls to wish everyone to split up again or whatever.
Yeah, just wish everyone back and because they can reproduce on their own. Because King Piccolo spat out the eggs.
Yeah, so that means...
Yeah, there's no female Namekians.
Yeah, so they can reproduce on their own.
Yeah, if they just fuse everyone to one guy, then he could, more than repopulate, the planet over time.
Oh, I thought you said can't.
Oh, no, I said they can.
Okay, I heard can't for some reason. I was wait a minute, yeah, they can.
Oh, man. Sorry to anyone out there who's, drawing, female Namekian OCs.
But you're wrong.
Oh, man.
I'm not really, it's oh, follow the lore or whatever, but female Namekians don't exist. And as far as we know, female Frieza race doesn't exist.
Oh, that's a real shame.
And yeah, you just have to call him Frieza race, because Akira Toriyama refuses to tell us what Frieza's race is called.
Dragon Ball is not that smart of a series, to be honest.
I mean, it doesn't even require intelligence. It's we just want a name for Frieza's race so we can stop calling it Frieza's race.
Just nah, we'll never address this. Whatever, he's just the last one. Doesn't matter.
I'm gonna call them Freezers. Screw it.
Just call them the Freezies.
Certain dubs called Frieza's race Ice Demons or Arcosians, I think.
Yeah.
But those are dubisms or whatever.
Arcosians is that sounds legit enough.
But
Ice Demons sounds kind of rad, but doesn't work at all.
It's stupid.
It's a naming convention. They have nothing to do with ice.
Except for their names.
Yeah. And their names actually don't really make much sense either now that I think about it.
I mean, their naming convention is just as nonsensical as Saiyan and human names.
Yeah, which are also nonsense.
Humans are named after clothes, Saiyans are named after, vegetables, and freezers are named after cold things.
Yeah,
Piccolos are named... Piccolos.
Piccolos are named after Piccolo. Son of Piccolo.
Alright. Namekians are named after either snails or instruments, depending on where they came from. Except for Kami, whose name is just God.
Yeah. That makes sense, though, because it's like, Piccolo was born into a world with instruments.
Yeah. Well, I think that was back before Toriyama had any idea that they were going to be an alien race.
Well, it was back before Toriyama had any idea what he was really doing with things, which is still kind of true.
Well, he knew what he was doing with Dragon Ball. I mean, but then he's like, oh crap, this is really popular, I gotta keep going with it.
He's like, oh yeah, well, it'd be cool if I had this thing, and he's like, alright, well, time to like change the lore to fit this in.
Yeah. I feel like initially Piccolo was supposed to be a demon.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And that's why all the different minions of Piccolo look so different and nothing like Namekians. It's because they were demons.
Like, original Dragon Ball is a world where, like, ghosts and demons and monsters were straight up a thing. And should still be. Bring back, like, the like, just werewolf people, dang it, that was cool. I'd love if we just, like, far random, like, Saiyan from Reverse, like, whatever the heck, is just like, oh yeah, I'm also a werewolf, and that's how I go Super Saiyan, because I don't know how to anchor enough otherwise, or some crap. Like, there are ideas there to play with.
To make Saiyans werewolves?
Well, I don't know, just, like, fuse them with whatever the heck, like, crazy crap already exists in the universe. Like, just on Earth, we have, like, effing Frankenstein running around.
Well, he's an android.
Yeah, but he's also Frankenstein. Like, super obviously. Jeez, like, Krillin fights an invisible man at one point. Like, just straight up, just full invisible. And it's like, oh, we just have, like, invisible people running around. Aren't we gonna, like, play into this a bit? No? Alright.
It's just the one guy.
Is it just the one guy?
I would have to assume if no other invisible people ever quote-unquote show up.
Oh, man. Well, I'm pretty sure, wasn't there a part, like, someone, like, fought a mummy?
Yeah, bandages the mummy. I don't know the details. I've never actually been able to watch through Dragon Ball because Funimation sucks.
Yeah, original Dragon Ball's just like a trip of just like Toriyama just throwing out whatever, like, you know, like just dollar bin store, like, you know, like monster and idea he want to use. like I think Chaozu's a vampire.
Yeah, he's a Jiangxi.
Yeah.
Chinese vampire.
Where are the other universe, like, vampire fighters who became strong? What I'm saying is I want Dragon Ball Super to become, like, just a lot of just dumb, crazy nonsense.
But you complain when it's dumb, crazy nonsense.
I complain when it's not, like, you know, consistent, or when it, like, doesn't make sense.
Yeah, when it's dumb, crazy nonsense.
Like, there's a way to do it that's not like, you know, like, oh, hey, Goku can just get a new form because shut up.
It has to be dumb and crazy in your specific way.
Yeah, it has to be, like, dumb in, like, a fun way, not, like, dumb as in, like, you know, we just learn all the answers from this guy who's just out there. Alright.
Fun is subjective.
Well, if it's like, effing, like, Vampire Super Saiyan isn't, like, a subjectively, like, fun idea.
It's also stupid.
Oh, yeah, it is. But it's, like, stupid in a way that would be, like, entertaining. Oh, boy.
I disagree. There was an episode where Arale shows up, and it was pure, unfiltered Toriyama gag humor, and I thought it was dumb.
Well, there's a difference between, like, gag humor and just, like, crazy ideas.
Vampire Saiyans is comical.
Oh, yeah.
That's not fun. It's ridiculous. It's like, let's put in... I was supposed to put in clowns, but they did.
Yeah.
There's a goddamn clown.
Let's have
god
an
of destruction.
Egyptian, like, let's just have, like, you know, Anubis just, like, mentor Goku.
But even
with,
then,
like, this guy from, like, Toriyama's past series who's just, like, a generic gray alien.
But even then, the clown is, like, totally a Toriyama move. Because the clown isn't goofy.
Yeah, he doesn't have to be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's Toriyama's humor. Is like subverting expectations.
Yeah, it's like, oh hey, it's another baby fire who can just punch really hard.
Yeah, the joke runs into the ground every now and then. Like, the god of everything is a tiny child. And like...
Yeah.
But sometimes it could be cool. I like the idea that Beerus, one of the strongest beings in the universe, is like a super lanky, skinny dude.
Like, you laugh at the idea of, like, bring, like, effing, like, werewolves and crap back. But it's like, some of the universe of Power Fighters just straight up are wolf people. Yeah, they just, like, make it work.
Yeah, but I can believe that because it's like... And I know there's dumb stuff, why couldn't I believe werewolves? But, like, that's an entire race of wolf people. Like...
Yeah, that's way more believable than, like, the thing we've already established.
It's just, I don't know. Just turning Dragon Ball into B-movie the anime is stupid. I don't like it.
Well, it's already kind of there.
Nah.
Like, I think Majin Buu was just a sentient, like, blob.
Majin Buu's great.
Yeah, he's like chewing gum the monster.
I like... Everyone craps on the Buu arc. I like the Buu arc.
Yeah, it's like the Buu arc has its problems, but Majin Buu still is a cool idea.
Yeah.
You know, it's like just ridiculous and kind of unique. There's crazy stuff going on, and I think that's why it's cool.
Well, it's because Toriyama, like, they did the Buu saga, and Toriyama was like, okay, I get free reign, and I'm doing what I want.
Yeah.
But he was still trying to make it Dragon Ball Z. So it was like a mix of like his humor and action, action and everything, and it's like, okay, well, of course, the enemy is like a near indestructible pink blob, and he's kind of goofy, and then he gets serious, and then he gets really serious.
Man, like, if you're like rewatch the Buu saga, that's an effing trip.
Okay, so I love Dragon Ball Z. I watched it as a kid. I don't think I could sit through the entire series. Now, it's too long.
Yeah, I rewatched, like, a bit of it while I was on Toonami. I rewatched it, like, a lot of, like, the Buu saga.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, like, epic, like, there's a moment where, like, Buu, like, turns Bulma into an egg and just stomps on her. And it's this big dramatic scene, but he's just stomping on an egg.
Yeah.
And it's like the most like absurd, just like stupid crap ever, but like everyone's just taking it 100% seriously.
Yeah, Boo's fun. I like Boo.
Oh, I remember like the All Systems Goku guys were like going through like, the like Boo saga, and they're just like, oh yeah, this is just crazy and nutty and great. But they're also like, just got super tired of it pretty quickly. Because there's like, oh, Boo has another form. Okay. Where are we gonna be done with that, like, monk, like, rain dance again to get Gohan stronger? Oh, he does nothing, alright.
He shows up and beats the crap out of Super Boo for a little bit.
Gets then nothing of value ever again.
Yeah, Gohan gets too cocky, and then Kid Boo happens, blows up the earth.
Oh, man.
It's like, good job, Gohan. Did you watch the Dragon Ball Z abridged Kai 3.5?
Oh, yeah.
What's next for me? Oh, you peaked. What? You peaked. This is it.
Yeah, this is it. Oh, boy, that's so true.
It's like, oh. After all the build-up and development, yeah. You're screwed. I like the ending. 16 walks onto the scene. I didn't die in this version. He just walks off.
Man, Nappa is still around in the abridged series somewhere, just in the background.
Yeah, producing movies.
Yeah.
Nappa's a movie producer now.
Nappa just settled down and just lived his life. Best indeed could have got.
Yeah, in the quote-unquote canon abridged series, 16's dead, though.
Yeah. Also, like, the hard canon, like, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken isn't a thing.
Huh?
Yeah, Kaioken, like, Super Saiyan Blue wasn't canon.
It happened in the anime, yeah it is.
Not in the manga.
I don't care about what the manga is.
Yeah, it's filler.
I don't care about I don't care about the canon of the manga. I ain't reading the manga.
Oh,
Super Kaioken Super Saiyan Blue's canon.
Yeah, it's non-canon, that's why he doesn't use it against Broly.
He should have.
Because he didn't have the form.
Yeah, he did. He just didn't use it.
Yeah, not in the manga.
The manga don't matter.
Oh boy. Have we, like, gone about, like, Dragonball long enough?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. All that's left is a take-up time. I'm sure we'll go on back again someday.
I just want to say one last thing.
Okay.
It's stupid it's not canon in the manga, because it's genuinely a cool idea.
Yeah,
okay,
it
go.
is. Alright.